Hi you guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today we're going to make fried ribs. These are country style ribs. They are beef and we're going to be frying them today. I can't wait to taste these. This will be my first time trying it, and so you guys just follow along. So let's get started. We're going to clean them off first, okay? Our country style ribs, these are beef, so we are going to fry these babies today. And make sure you leave them out for a little bit so they can get at room temperature before we start frying them, because you don't want to shock them and make them tough by cooking them cold. So we're going to go ahead and clean them. So I'm going to take them out of the packaging, and we always have to clean our meat off before we cook it, because they go through so much stuff before they get to us. A lot of sawing and cutting, and you don't want to be having little crunchy pieces of bone that you're chewing on because you didn't rinse it off. I'm just going to wash it. Make sure the water's cold though. You don't want to cook your meat without heat. Let me just take my lemon. Just cleaning the meat off so it'll be nice and squeaky clean. And when we eat it, you can taste the difference. Trust me, you really can. When you clean your meat, compared to just trying to cook it straight out of the packaging, that is so gross to me. But there they are. Alright guys, before we start seasoning our ribs, we're going to go ahead and put oil in here. I'm using canola oil because right now that's all I have, either canola oil or olive oil. But you can use vegetable oil or whatever oil you prefer to fry your food in. And I'm going to just put it up to the edge of the pan here. That way it'll cover the whole, well, it'll cover most of the rib that we're going to be frying. All right, you guys know you can use whatever seasonings you want. But I am going to use, I will tell you what I'm using. First of all, I'm going to put some meat tenderizer on them, because you can marinate these overnight if you want. And this meat tenderizer is a seasoning as well as a meat tenderizer, because we want these babies tender. So that was a meat tenderizer. I'm putting on some onion powder. You can put as much of that as you want. Garlic powder, as much as you want. There's no salt in this. It's just a nice flavor. And I am going to put some seasoning salt, whatever type of seasoning salt that you want. You can just use salt and pepper if you like. You know what? Before I didn't have enough. I'm going to put a little bit more. All right, and then black pepper. Always want our black pepper. Okay, so I'm going to mix that up. Yep, I'm using my clean hands. Still got lemon juice on them. All right, so we got the meat all mixed up in there. And then I'm going to let that sit while we get our flour ready to season our country ribs. I just put it on this pan because I'm going to throw it away when I'm done with it. I guess that's enough. Well, that's a cup. Maybe we should use 2 cups. Because I want to make sure I got enough flour. Because I like to layer my taste, you know I got to put a little seasoning in that flour. Because there's nothing like having dull flour on a seasoned piece of meat, and then you get those mixed-mated tastes. I like to layer it so that every bite gives you a boom, boom, boom. And I'm just putting everything on here that I just used except for the meat tenderizer. I'm not going to put that on there. And that's enough. I'm going to just use a fork here just to blend it. Our pan is over there. Heat test and see if your flour is ready to fry. Just drop it in there. If it disappears like that, it's pretty much good to go. We are going to take our beef. We are going to cover it with flour. I'm going to try and keep one side clear so I can just use this tray. Okay, there we go. Set it right there. Just get all these pieces covered in flour. You know, I have never had fried ribs before, and these are boneless, so that's a good thing too. You get all that meat. Oh my gosh. Y'all. I can't wait to eat them. I know they're going to be good. And then I got barbecue sauce, which I won't put on it. I'll put it as a side. And where you can dip your ribs in there. Oh, this is going to be so good. I know it is. I just know it is. And y'all know it is too. When have I made something that wasn't good? I'm going to be trying all type of stuff for you guys. I got some mystery things coming up. Would you guys like to see me do a mukbang? I was thinking about doing one with fruit. Do a mukbang with fruit. Wouldn't that be funny? Stay healthy. Because I don't know about all that. I don't know about all the other mukbangs. I can smack with some fruit. And I can put some sauces and stuff on them. Alright, you guys. Look like we got our meat all floured up. Okay, now let's head on over to our pan. Here we go. We're just going to shake all the flour off that we can, so it's not a lot sitting in there. And look at there. There we go. Oh yeah. Get all our pieces in there. Alright, and we're going to let those cook, and I'll tell you exactly how long, and then we're going to flip them over. Now, while those are cooking, I'm going to start my side dishes. I'm not going to tell you guys what I'm making yet. They have been cooking for almost another 10 minutes. I think they are done. We're going to cut the eye off. We're going to take them out. Put them on some paper towel to drain them. And oh boy, I'm ready to eat. Anybody else ready to eat? Look at there. Don't that look good? Oh yes. You guys see that? Isn't that beautiful? Alright, I'm going to let these cool down. Alright, you guys. They're all done. Here they are. All ready to eat. La-di-da. I want to bite into one. This is what I made, and now let me get my plate. So this is my plate. This is my dinner for today. I have made the fried country ribs. I made me some greens and some cornbread. So now it's time to eat. First of all, we are going to dip our little fried rib into the barbecue sauce, and you use any barbecue sauce of your liking. This little baby, seasoned to perfection. Delicious. Okay, I'm not going to eat everything on the plate right now because I'm getting ready to go sit at the table and throw down. But I want to thank you guys for coming to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Be sure to like this video, Let me know what you think. If you're going to try it. If you say, nah, you're not going to try it. But let me know. And you guys just keep watching. Keep coming back. And I've always got something ready for you. Take care. Stay blessed. And mwah, I love you all. Bye-bye.